y'all, this is a Nameless School from Ghost, and you're watching Moshcam. I like playing Elizabeth. It's slightly more riff-based than some of the other songs. But I would actually go for, it's always nice playing Monsters Clock, because then you know it's not like we want to get off stage, but if when you're ending a concert, it's always very sort of fulfilling, conclusive. So we usually have a very good feeling at that point, and there's a bit of a crowd interaction as well. So I would actually say that probably writing or demoing Monsters Clock was one of those moments where when you have it's I don't know if it's hard to translate it for anybody who's not, if you're not in a band, or you're not used to making music like that in the same sense, but from a point of view where you're touring, and we always set out to try to create songs that we don't have already in the live set. And when we were demoing that song and sort of listening back to it like the first time, I think all of us had the feeling of like, oh, we got ourselves a new ending. And you can sort of, you have that visual, you get a visual basically from that. Oh, this is the part where the crowd is going to be singing, and this is the part where we just leave the stage and there'll be an outro playing, and oh, it will be swell, and those are the moments that makes writing music, especially nowadays when you write music in a certain, most bands nowadays basically record everything first and then you start playing it. That's what makes it fun, I think. That keeps changing all the time. Most of the time it's actually shows that it's always when we headline. Never, ever festivals. Unfortunately, because you never feel that sort of conclusion. It's never really that. It's one thing if the few shows that we've done, like headlining in the middle of the night and like on a really big stage, has been, that's always sort of valuable. But usually when we do our headlining tours, like consecutively, like doing a lot of shows, then it keeps changing. Like every fifth show is like, oh, this is probably the best show we've ever done, and then it's like the day after. But I think that one of the best shows that we've done recently was actually in Melbourne the other day. That felt fluent, and that's the fluency that that at least we're trying to achieve. We got two skeletal rubber ducks that we have in our dressing room that you just lift up and squeeze up.